Good morning, everyone. And when I mean everyone, I mean everyone. To my subscribers, to my very loyal subscribers, to my non-subscribers. If you're a non-subscriber, please subscribe. It's free. And to all my lovers and my haters, yes, I have haters. Good morning to you all. So you think, sorry, I'm a bit sweaty. It's a lovely day outside, lovely blue skies, hot already, and I've just swept the road. So I'm a little bit out of breath and sweaty. So sorry for that. And I've got to have a shave today. I wasn't feeling too well the last 2 days, but today I'm feeling a lot better. So I think I'll have a shave, make myself look a bit more representable for next week. So why am I doing this video? I come across something on YouTube which I've seen a few times, and I sent also this to my friend John, a British expert. So I thought maybe he can do a thought of the day for it. So when I saw it, this is exactly just one of the reasons why I came to Asia, the Philippines. You go, oh wait, Ian, what are you talking about? Wait, it's coming, it's coming. What happens when you get old? I don't know what it's like in America, but so in Europe, it's in Germany and Britain. When you get old, normally, I'm not saying it does, or everybody. Normally, many people, old people, end up in a old people's home. So there's old people's home, nursing home, care center, whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, if you have no family at all and you're not able to look after yourself doing normal daily things, then I think that for me would be acceptable. So being in a place, the thing is, because my mother, she was she had her own apartment. She had her own, so in the apartment was her own kitchen, bathroom, living room, bedroom. But the thing is, when you go into such a place, you're living with other old people, and you're just watching each other die. I mean, what a thought! Uh, for example, before my mother passed away, she said, "Oh, so and so's not with us anymore," and then "Oh, so and so's not with us anymore." So they're actually there. You sit there with death, and you could be when they do their daily. They meet in the afternoon, play bingo or whatever. So the next day, you don't even know the person you're sitting next to. The next day, you don't even know if she'll be there or he will be there. What a thought! I don't know. It's how you think. Anyway, and then you also see on TV programs where these old people get mistreated from the carers, and so that's another thing. Thinking that you're going to be so helpless. If you want to go to toilet, they say no, we don't have time, and so you defecate in the bed and you pee in the bed, and then they'll come and then they'll beat you up and whatever. Especially if that person has no relatives that visits. So actually, the carers can do sort of what they want, and it's just that thought of yourself being in such a place. And every time I was traveling back so when I was in Asia a long time, I'm traveling back to Europe. You see the old people, how how they're living and going through the streets, and that was what I said. No, that No, I don't want to end up like that. No way. No way, Mike. And then you hear in the news now, they're cutting the allowances for the heating in the winter time. And then you get all the immigrants that are coming in illegally getting money for their clothing and their food. And I said, no. That's not for me. So let me read this now from Facebook, and you'll get exactly where I'm coming from. You probably have a good idea already. So let me read this for you. So it's a guy. So he begins, I am 82 years old, 4 children, 11 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren, and I have a 3x3 room in a nursing home where they left me stranded. Think about it. So this is exactly what I'm saying. This also happened in Germany to one of my relatives. Actually, well, he had a stroke and some problems with his health. He couldn't look after himself 100%. He was also getting like fits, aggressive fits. And his wife, so my sister-in-law, could not, or she said she could not look after him. So they put him in a care center. So I think he's dead now. But just imagine that. So you have something wrong with your health. You can't help it. It just happened. The family turned out, sorry, we can't help you. So we're going to put you away. So he goes on. And you have to take this in. Think about it, please. It doesn't matter how many children you have, what good relationship you have now. What happens later? So I no longer have my house. The house that maybe you built yourself, your money. All my loved belongings. But I do have someone who fixes my room, who makes my food and the bed. They take my blood pressure and they weigh me. I no longer have the laughter of my grandchildren and seeing them grow. A hug each day. Hug each other and fight. And some come to see me every 15 days. So before you're sitting there enjoying your family, watching them grow up, having a good laugh, and you're kissing and hugging. Now, some come to see me every 15 days. Others every 3 or 4 months. Others never. Again, so he's 82. So you work 50 years, say? 50 years? 55 years? All that money, you build your house, you've made a family, and then when they think you're maybe a burden to them, because they might have to look after you, they put you away somewhere. So let's go. I no longer make croquet or delivered eggs or minced meat curls or knit or crochet. I still have a hobby of doing Sudoku. That is somewhat entertaining. So as you get put away in these places, so you do your crosswords and like this Sudoku, or you sit together in the afternoon, play bingo, throw a ball to each other. This is how you end up. I don't know how long I will have left, but I must get used to this loneliness. I go to occupational therapy and help those who are worse off than me as much as I can. Although I don't want to get too close, they disappear frequently. This is what I was saying. So I've just said that even before I read this. It's like I said, you can then get... My mother never done that. She didn't like being with people anyway. But if you go to like a nursing, daycare, whatever, and you start making friends, and as you're sitting next to a person, either you're eating together or you're playing games or whatever, you don't know if they're there the next day. And if you do start getting attached with people, you go, oh, he's gone, she's gone. It's, so what a way to... They say that life gets longer and longer. So that what? Why? When I'm alone, I can look at photos of my family and some souvenirs from home that I brought back. And that's all. I hope the next generations see that the family is formed to have a tomorrow with the children and get back to our parents the time, give back to our parents the time they gave us when raising us. Taking care of someone who has already taken care of us is the greatest honor. So what I'm trying to say is they've spent their life looking after the children, making sure they grow up and that they have everything. Should the children not look after you when you get old until your last day? As like he says, as honor, as a thank you. Thank you, Mum and Dad, for everything you've done for us. If it wasn't for you, we maybe won't have all this that we have now. And that's how some of them get treated. And this is not just one guy, there's millions of people. So, this is in the Western world. Here, well, it's China as well. I know they do have homes, but I've never seen any. But I've heard that they have them. So China and Philippines, I think it's the same. The parents live in the children's house, or if the parents have a house, the children live. So you live in as a family in the house, and you'll live there till your last breath, till your last day. And they will look after you. Yes, I've seen videos where the children also mistreat the parents when they get so old that they also can't do anything. And the children, then they have to feed the parents and take them to the toilet and whatever. Or you can get professional caretakers that come in every day to do that job for you. And it's not too expensive. So yes, so the parents, or like I said, so that if they have their own, or the parents then move into one of the children. So that is the difference here. You'll always get someone looking after you, and you won't end up in one of these nursing homes, care centres, I would call it a shitty centre, death centre, or whatever. So I prefer then the Asian way because then when you're old here, you'll still see all of your family, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and you'll have still parties and for example, my mother-in-law here, so she died just over a year ago. I think she was 84, but she played loud music on a Sunday, or the 50s and 60s music, very loud, and she's dancing and having a good time. So this is the difference here. So just another one of the reasons, not the reason, one of the reasons why I prefer to live in the Philippines. So think again, guys, of what I just read. Take that all in. If you're still in Europe or the West countries, think about it. And if you are thinking about moving to the Philippines, then now you know there's another reason why. So I'll leave you with that. I'll leave you with that story and that thought. And I'll catch you guys on another video. So until then, quiet Ian. I'm slowly now recovering from cleaning the road from his office. I'll catch you on my next video. So until then, bye. See you guys and take care.